Hey guys, it's Amanda and Baron, and we are back again with Kicking Cancer Cares on KSLM Radio. Our sponsor for the second half is Vente's Cafe. Absolutely amazing food. I'm kind of in this like comfort zone food because it's just the season.
Well, and now that we're talking mac and cheese with
right.
Moe's.
So Vente's has an amazing grilled cheese sandwich with awesome tomato soup. It's to die for. And then that new item I recently discovered, their yellow curry chicken soup with rice. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking good. And they're putting it on their menu for back on for good versus a special. And they've got a handful of other comfort foods and Cajun bowls and the Boulder bowls, which are just rice bowls with lots of yummy stuff that's comfort but also healthy. So something for everybody there as well.
Well, and
so go check out Vente's.
Dino's been a great supporter through this whole second season.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, we lost a sponsor, and so Dino stepped right in there to help us out.
Yes, absolutely amazing guy.
Well, you were giving us a few of your quotes before we ran out of time, and I want to give you a chance to go through a few more of these because there's a very consistent theme here in your quotes as far as giving hope. So a few more of those that gave you some encouragement as you're going through there, Teresa. What do you think you have?
Yeah, it did. So really giving hope to others. So, if I have one more really, it's when you come to the end of your rope, tie the knot and hang on. You're not done. So that one was Franklin D. Roosevelt.
I like that
Is
one.
that not great?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great
tie
one.
the knot and hang on.
Yeah, because we're not done with our journey yet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's things, about going through cancer and having surgeries and stuff. There are so many things that you learn through the way is resilience and strength. Mm-hmm. You have to be strong for those around you, yourself as well, but those around you. And then my motto has always been live life to the fullest. Mm-hmm. And so that was one thing. My life was not taken from me by cancer, and I'm going to live every day. I feel like I get up every day in the morning. I have a positive attitude before I leave my house. I have my couple cups of coffee and leave positive. Mm-hmm. And I think that most of my friends and family can say that has held true.
Well, and I would know that the events that we've done together, whether it be at the chamber, whether it be things in the community, I think that you bring a positive attitude into all of those events that you come to. People appreciate your laughter and your smile and that positive attitude you bring to all these events. Yeah. So that definitely that carries on in all you've done. I noticed you brought a book. I think this is really intriguing. So you said you got this book when you were going through the journey, which means this book is like 20 plus years old.
It's 20 plus years old. It was a gift given to me, and so it's a Betty Crocker Living with Cancer book. And so the recipes are really, a lot like what I eat today. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you don't have to have cancer to eat some of these recipes, but a couple things that have changed is, like cottage cheese and they say to eat the full fat one and not necessarily the low fat,
Right.
And this, 21 years ago, it was different. We were like eating low fat.
Right.
So that kind of changed.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did.
But it looks like it's a clean eating book with recipes at the side of it. And really kind of that's the key to a lot of this is the eating, the clean eating, and how helpful that is in the cancer journey. Right?
Yeah.
When you fuel your body with good, positive, healthy foods, your body's going to react and have that positive energy that you're probably, like if you overload your body with sugar, you're going to crash out and you're not going to have energy.
Right.
But if you feed it the proper stuff, then it's going to be able to keep pushing on through the day and do what it needs to do healthily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Healthily.
Mm-hmm. Healthily.
You're welcome.
So really, it changed perspective on life, and it's really, I appreciate life.
Yeah.
So hope and gratitude as we process our experiences, emotions of hope and healing, and gratitude begin. Mm-hmm. So, I didn't want to go through the isolation and the loneliness, and I didn't. I had family and plenty of family and friends that were around me, and then grief and loss, and I mentioned depression. I was not going to go there.
Yes.
It just didn't happen.
I love that you were strong in that. Yeah. And a great support system.
A great support system. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, speaking of your support system, I know it was, I guess it was about the time that you and I were getting to know each other a little bit more, and I had heard about this game at Autzen Stadium that you got to participate in. A lot of your friends are really big Duck fans. I mean, to the point that you guys all, all get dressed,
Go Ducks!
all get decked out in your green and yellow and head to the games. But they submitted your name for an event that occurred in October 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Share that experience with us.
Oh my gosh. When I was told that my name had been submitted and I had been selected, I got to peek out that day, and the Ducks, it was their big breast cancer awareness game, that the breast cancer survivors got to go down and walk through the tunnel and go out across the field, and then stand on the field while the players came out.
That's cool.
It was an amazing experience to be able to get to go on the tunnel and be on the field.
Right.
In front of 50,000 people.
Holy smokes. My heart would have been like...
Oh, it was. It was. And it's just like, everyone is just all smiles, and you made new friends. That's
Yeah.
the breast friends. There were a lot of the gals from the
friends?
breast friends that were there as well.
Okay.
And
On the
so,
field with you?
On the field.
That's
yeah.
cool.
There was, I don't know, probably 75.
No way.
Yeah.
75 survivors there with
75, yes.
Wow.
I have a great picture. As soon as this posts, I think I can, well, no, I probably can't. But anyway, I have this amazing picture of all
Well, the good thing is that
of the girls.
anyone who's listening on Saturday, if you want to just watch this as a YouTube video, you just go to YouTube, put in Kickin Cancer Productions, and this will pop up. And our production team actually does a great job of adding pictures. So the picture of what you're describing will pop up on the YouTube channel.
I can send it to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. So just to get to know all, I didn't get to know all of them, but I have phone numbers that were exchanged through several of them that kind of, we were kind of made a connection right away.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it
So
was amazing.
how did they pick? I mean, you've got a lot of Duck fans that are probably submitting names. Was there a rhyme or reason to you getting picked, or do you know?
'Cause she's
I
special.
don't know. I'm special. We'll go with that. Yeah, so it was
And
probably
she
the
had
two
hope
friends.
that she would be picked.
Yeah.
And you said two friends independently submitted
Yes.
you, so maybe that helped too. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it might have. And they were long-standing Duck fan,
Yeah.
Duck season ticket
ticket holders?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how they picked who, but
So
Blessed,
it was
lucky,
amazing.
What's
special,
Blessed.
all the things.
all the things.
All the things.
What's it like to be on the field in Autzen Stadium?
You're down, I think it's 55,000 people that
is
are just
crazy.
cheering. It's just like.
Was it
it's-
loud?
Oh, yeah. And then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just to have, the Duck go out on the Harley,
Yeah.
go out onto that was first, and then the players all came running out, and yeah, you can see by the smile on my face that memory never goes away.
Never goes away.
And I just think about that day and being, in front of 55,000
Right.
people, not that anybody knew who I was down there,
That's
but
okay. That's
it didn't
okay.
matter. Yeah, it was quite an experience. So I'm very grateful to my friends that submitted my name for
That's
sure.
cool.
so awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool. My nephew just toured that stadium just 2 weeks ago, and he was like, it was so magical being on that field and looking around, and it's just larger than life. And so I can only imagine with it full and in action.
Oh yeah, and loud.
Yes, that's
People,
awesome.
people don't realize that when they designed that stadium, they designed it on purpose so that the sound drops onto the field.
Okay.
So it does get very, very loud.
Oh, I can only
in the
imagine.
stadium.
So when they're calling their plays and stuff, they really don't know what they're saying, right, to the team because they can't hear.
They design a pattern for you. There's a lot of hand signals and
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What we was-
that's what our coach does.
Yeah.
Is hand signals,
Hand signals.
no talking.
well, especially for the opposing teams because it's even louder when those guys are there.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember who was playing when you were at the game?
I
you were
don't.
you were
She was
just
like, I was
you were
at
in the
the
moment.
That's
You were in
all
the
that
moment.
matters.
Oh, it was Chip Kelly's team because Chip Kelly walked right past us.
So
Who
it would
was
be
he? Who was he?
UCLA.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
UCLA.
It was
Yep.
post Chip Kelly era.
Yep. Yep. It was. Yeah, by just a few years.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right?
That's
cool.
'Cause- Yeah.
So I know that you've introduced me to a few other your friends. One of them is a gal named Stephanie Schmidt, which she and I worked together at Costco years and years ago. Did you guys go to school together?
We did. So we met in 5th grade and graduated from high school and have remained friends ever since.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Long-term friendship.
Long-term friendship. Yeah.
And she went
Yeah.
through her own breast cancer journey as well.
She did just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we were working at Costco together, she worked in the office, and she was in the membership part of what they do at Costco. And I think she was all set to retire, and went in, said, well, I got this insurance, I better use it up before I retire. And so she went in and got the diagnosis, and I guess I'm not going to quit yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to
Jeez.
hang out a few more years to get that. Yeah. Get this all past this. Yeah.
But I was
She's
really
doing great now.
She's doing great
Oh,
now.
good.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You got to throw that in.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's doing great
absolutely.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But she did go through her whole treatment process, and then eventually retired from Costco.
Okay.
But I reached out to both of you guys a couple of years ago, and I said, hey, how do you feel about throwing a baseball at a baseball game? And so you guys got to come to Volcano Stadium and throw something out there at a baseball game too.
We did. Yeah.
Oh, did you
That
guys
was
do it
exciting.
together?
Yeah, well, there were actually, and there the third Sherry was McIntosh. She just went through breast cancer as well. She graduated from Dallas, and her mom was a PE coach at our middle school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you were all
she
there
was-
together.
Actually, there was a fourth one too.
Yeah, another person. I can't remember who the fourth one was. But
Yeah. And
so,
she was also Dallas. Graduate from Dallas.
So the common thread now is Dallas.
Yes. Well, there's thought to that. What was in the water?
Right, right.
Fluoride.
Yeah.
Just saying, I don't know. I
So-
don't know. But yes.
So how did I remember that day so well. You guys were over there practicing and throwing, and
Yeah.
And the great thing about those players is they're so supportive of these ladies and guys too that come out to throw the pitches out.
Yes, because breast cancer is also men.
Yeah. And I think one of those games was when Ozzy got to throw the pitch out. But I know it's not the same as being on the field with 50,000 people.
Right. But it was the experience. It was amazing. It's like we were there for cancer.
Yes.
And I threw it over the plate, so I was grateful for that.
I was just going to say, my biggest fear
I made
would
it.
be how do I throw? Do I throw it am I going to look like an idiot?
Yeah. Well, luckily, one of my friend's husband, I went out to their house and I got to throw a few practice pitches.
Oh, perfect.
And he's like, okay, we're going to get you to throw this ball over the plate. It's
Yes.
like, okay. So I did
Made
have
you
a
look
little,
like an all-star out there.
I had a little practice
You
ahead
wanted
of
to make
time.
sure that you were going to look good when you got there for the game.
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't know if I was the only, and then we were able to bring in Stephanie and then Sherry and then another gal, and then Sherry's son-in-law had cancer as well, not breast cancer, but a cancer, and he threw a pitch too.
Right.
So there was, I think there was 5 of
It
us.
was a
that
good
threw.
group of you that were
Yeah,
all
yeah.
do each other at that game. That was a
Uh-huh.
really, really fun game. too,
That's
so.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So have you had a chance to do anything else besides the
Yeah.
baseball and the football? What other experiences have you been able to do over the years? Do you remember?
So sure.
Okay.
For the dragon boat races here in town.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Twice. The first year we won, our team won, so we got to raise money for Kickin Cancer. And thank you, Baron. I appreciate so much the Kickin Cancer Foundation because it does so much for so many people.
We
And
just-
Ozzy, just meeting the people throughout,
Yeah.
and little Ozzy, what an amazing little human.
Yes,
And,
you were at that dinner when Ozzy was there.
I was at that dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first year we did the Dragon Boat race was really fun because Michelle Ashley, we did all shirts in peach
Oh, yes.
because she's a cancer survivor herself.
Yeah.
And that year we really had some good rhythm going as a group, and we won that race.
We did.
This last year, I think a couple things have this last year. We had people that were on the boat that they couldn't be on the boat, and so we had a bigger challenge of having a group that were well practiced,
Well-oiled machine, if you
well-oiled
will.
machine.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think the fun thing for you guys is this year the person who sponsored the boat wanted it's a lymphatic massage lady.
Okay.
Well, lymphatic cancer is lime green.
Oh.
So we were all lime green shirts this year.
That's cool.
But it's always fun to do the dragon boat races.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
It was. So I think I don't know that I ever heard the actual number, but it was. I think we did all right for monies that we raised. But
Yeah.
the nice thing is that the monies that is raised for Kickin Cancer stays local,
It stays here.
It
and
does.
that I appreciate.
Yeah, and all of it's going to stay here with families that are going through the cancer
Yeah.
journeys, and a lot of it's telling the stories, a chance to tell some of these stories, right?
Yeah.
I realized that there was a lot of your neighbors that had cancer that you didn't even know, and if someone could do anything more than just tell their stories in a newsletter, or bring them on a radio show, or bring awareness to what they'd gone through, that's what we wanted to do. And so being able to keep those money local has been really a big deal. And you were a big fundraiser for us both years. I think we were a little over $4,000 this year
Oh, that's
in
awesome.
fundraising efforts. So
That's
that was
cool.
huge. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So what other fun adventures have you had over the years besides the dragon boats, or the baseball, anything else that I don't know about?
Well, probably that you do know about is the
Okay.
golf tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
So we were able to be a part of couple years ago, both golf tournaments. This year didn't work out so well because of our schedules, and so I wasn't able to. But any of the golf tournaments that we can be a part of to raise money, if we can get our companies to sponsor us, we love that even more. If
Yeah.
not, it comes out of our pocket, and
Yeah.
that's okay too. But sometimes we can get the companies, one of the companies that the four of us that usually golf together will maybe pay for our.
And you have
our
a
team.
good group that golfs together.
We do have a great group.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, funny story about a couple years ago when we did our golf tournament. Your team loves to decorate they decorate their golf cart,
Oh, yes. You got to show up and show out. That's awesome.
and they had all these ribbons on their golf cart. And they had these balloons on the golf cart. We're getting pictures.
Pink balloons.
Pink balloons.
That's cool.
Protect the bra.
And then something happened to your golf cart.
And it was on the right side, and my balloon popped. And so it's like, well, this is fitting
That's funny.
because it was the right side, I
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
Yeah, we were going to stop and
Affected.
let you redo it, but you're like, just
Leave it.
Just
leave it,
slapped
let it
was-
ride.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But that year, I won for all of us. It was, I can't remember which hole. It was out at McNamara, but I hit a ball like further than the pro.
Oh,
And so from Odd Mo's, I won pizzas for all of us. So we all got a certificate to go get a pizza
That's
because I had a
cool.
really good hit. That hit.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
always hit that
awesome.
great, but that one I did. And
Yeah.
Hey.
and so yeah. So Odd Mo's.
Odd Mo's had sponsored, I believe it was the 7th hole, and they had somebody come out and hit, and so you could either take their hit or hit yourself, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you hit yourself, and
I hit myself and hit further than.
then the pro.
Then the pro.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, the other
That's
thing,
cool.
the other thing that was fun for you guys that year is we had 2 tournaments. We had one at McNamara, and another one we had at Corvallis.
Corvallis, yeah.
And we had this little system set up, so you get points if you were closest to the pin, points if you had a long drive, and when the two tournaments were combined, then we have a prize out for the team that had the best score,
Okay.
and your team won.
Mm-hmm. We did.
That's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Between the two tournaments.
Between the two tournaments.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think
We
we
did
just
well.
don't like to brag how good of a player.
Right.
you are.
Yeah, you sound amazing.
I have my days.
I want her on my team.
Yeah, seriously.
I have my days.
But I love that you do these fundraisers and you get involved because with hope being your biggest drive, you're in turn giving others hope by showing up, raising money, continuing to be there even though you no longer have breast cancer. And so I think that's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, we do like to have a lot of fun, but really to get the message out there. It's
Yeah.
like there is hope, you know. And the thing at the Salem Hospital, there's so many programs that people can go to for resources. You know, I went to a makeup class, and all of these big companies, they donate makeup. And so they teach you how to pencil on your eyebrows, and because
'cause you
literally
lose
you
your
lose it
eyebrows.
all, eyebrows, eyelashes, head, all.
I forgot.
all the
forget
hair's
about.
gone.
I think it's just but no, you're right. Yeah,
And it
all
grows
hair.
back. So I'm proof it grows back. So there's always hope for that.
Yeah.
Most people say that theirs comes back a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Mine did not. It came back other than when it first grew in, it was like short. It was gray. It was very baby like soft.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just went right back to natural curly and just grew.
Yep.
So
okay,
yeah,
that's awesome.
So there is hope for that too.
Yes.
When I've seen some people that will go in and beforehand they have brown or dark hair, and it'll come back salt and pepper,
Yeah.
or it'll come back curling. And so you just don't know what the chemotherapy is doing to the follicles. So for yours to come back and be pretty much the same color,
That's
is
cool.
phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, it started out gray. Started out very gray, but then it grew right back into brown.
I wish mine
Yeah.
would do that.
Now there's a little,
Go
there's
gray.
No, go back to regular
back to-
color. It's only coming in gray. Dang it.
Well, don't use this as an option of how to do it.
yeah.
No.
Well, and I think it's important, and we've got about 4 more minutes here, but there's so much that happens. Every month has a cancer, and October is definitely the one that has the most awareness.
Yeah.
Breast cancer is still a very big, prevalent cancer that's out there. And I think part is because there's so many variations of breast cancer.
Yes.
And so many different things to be looking at. But there's a number of outreach things you can be doing during the month of October to bring awareness to that. But the big one, and you mentioned early on, is just having that mammogram done. Just take advantage of October and just go get that taken care of, get it checked. Because for you, if you hadn't had it and caught it early, who knows where it would have progressed to.
Well, it would have been, another
yeah.
year down the road before I would have,
Checked
Yeah.
it.
had another one. Because there were no signs, or
Right.
I think I figured out after I finally started getting my energy back and stuff after the chemo and the radiation, that I was a little bit more tired than normal,
Okay.
So I think it was my body saying, hey,
Something
there was
wrong.
something wrong,
Yeah.
but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. And so really listening to your body when it says, something's not right.
Yeah.
So you were more tired before you went in? You just didn't think of it? Just
I
didn't make the
was.
connection? Make the
I
connection?
just didn't, it just,
We're always
I
exhausted.
was going through.
You're a single mom.
Single mom. I was going through
Enough
enough.
said.
Yeah. Working and
42 years old with a job and 2 teenage kids, that's tired's just part of the job.
it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So it would
Oh,
have
I
never.
know. I
yeah.
got it right there.
Yeah. Right. We'll take care of
Ashley's
you.
right in that same time frame.
Yeah.
Take care of you is the best
Yeah.
thing.
Why
It's,
didn't it
it's
take-
really all about paying attention to your body.
It is.
Regardless of being fatigued, if it's like constant, like what's really going on?
Exactly.
What's really going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
being tired once in a while is normal.
Is normal, yeah.
Being
And I'm so
calm.
active anyway, you
Yeah.
know, that, and always have been, you know,
Yeah.
I don't sit still. I still don't.
Everybody I've been talking to, I actually was talking to my Grammy on the way here for our show, and I was like, have you gotten your mammogram yet? It's October. It's the perfect time to do it. And she's like, I already did. And it was like,
Oh, good.
perfect. So
Excellent.
just remind people around you that, you know, this month is kind of the perfect month because there is so much awareness around it.
Right.
Go get your mammogram. Just go get it checked out. It's quick, easy, painless, and done. And either you're clear, and if you're not, hopefully they catch it really early and get it taken care of.
Absolutely.
And it's great they were able to catch yours at such an early stage.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm so grateful. That was the radiologist at the doctor's clinic. So my whole team of doctors that I had were amazing. So I had Dr. Laurel, he was the surgeon, and then I had Dr. Tiffany, Natasha Tiffany, and then I had Dr. Reyes, and then I had Dr. Leonard. And so those are my whole team, you know, was just amazing.
I love
And
that.
so
I hear nothing but good things about them.
yes,
That's good.
Yeah, and so so all of the whole, you know, it took all of them, and I know that like in the cancer especially, you know, they put all of their doctors together, probably Dr. Pierce, but Pierce was probably even part of, you know,
Yeah.
putting together my cocktail, you know.
Sure, yeah.
What was the plan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the plan. Yeah, so they get together and really discuss and
come up with an
They should
action plan.
come in.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yep.
anyway, thank you. A shout out to all of them for.
Well, and I know that a couple years ago, I went to an event with Breast Fund was doing, and Dr. Tiffany was actually the main speaker.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Really amazing lady to listen to.
And 21 years ago, they were like Dr. Reyes, Dr. Laurel, very young.
Yeah.
They were like just getting started.
getting started.
It seemed
Right.
like.
Yeah.
That's
well,
cool.
it's
And
great.
they're still young, but
It's great that you were able to catch it early. You had a great team around you,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that they were able to just give you hope to move forward without having to deal with a lot of bad. I mean, only 6 months of a treatment plan was really great.
yeah, for chemo. That was
Yeah.
just the chemo, and then 6 weeks of radiation. So
And in any of your checkups, has it come back at all that there's problems?
never.
Awesome.
Nope. So
All
we'll
good
knock
news.
on
Yes.
wood on
Yes.
that, right? And keep it that way.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and coming on air with us. I really appreciate it and
Well,
sharing your
thank
story.
you. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
and again,
absolutely.
thank you so much for the Kickin' Cancer movement going on, and keep it up. You're
Thank
doing
you.
a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right, huge shout out to Venti's restaurant. If you guys have not been there yet, it is amazing. Right now, I really recommend their grilled cheese tomato soup, and their cheese curds are so stinking good. So go check them out. They've got a lot of amazing options, and they even have a dog menu.
Oh,
Yep, dog menu. All right, we'll be back next week
as the movement continues.